Okay, so I will start with 4K 60, color flat, sharpness medium. I'm not sure how I'm being heard. I don't have any microphone wind covers on the GoPro. I'm planning to buy some, either a sponge that covers the entire camera, that should help, or specifically small ones that will that you can put on each of the three microphones that you have on the GoPro. So I will have to decide which one is better for me. So this test will be going the same road, back and forth, shooting 4K 60, 5K 60, and 4K 24 and 5.3K 24 FPS. And this is well covered. So all the settings will remain the same. Now I'm going with the wind, so I should be heard much better. All the settings will be the same except the frame, to see which one suits the footage better on the GoPro. And oh yeah, the sun is setting down, so I should do it quickly. And I'm going back and forth to the same location that I started with. Straight to the bench. I'm using the wide field of view compared to the linear which I used on my previous ride. So this is where I started my ride. Now we'll switch to 5K 60. Same location. And okay, so here we go with 5.3K 60 FPS. But apparently apparently 5.K 60 FPS only have either a standard stabilization or boost stabilization, which is probably going in a crop. So it will look different in some way, probably more cropped in, but the stabilization should be fine. So we'll see what's the difference, if the difference in quality is worth the cropped image or not. So as I said, everything else is the same settings, everything is the same. Wide lens. Going back road. Let's boost up the speed here. So now when I'm back, I will switch to 5K 24 FPS, and we'll see how will that look like in compare with the 60 FPS with boost and cropped image. So location. shooting in 5K 24 FPS, and stabilization is on high, not on boost, so we'll probably have a not crop image as before, so it should be the correct wideness of the wide angle lens. We'll see how it looks like. So it's boost on the 60 FPS versus high stabilization on 24 FPS. We'll see which one looks better compared to the 4K 60. And I will have one more test with the 4K 24 FPS. We'll see how that looks like, and then I will make a hyperlapse video. So let's speed up. Let's speed up here. Very fast. Going quite fast here. To the same spot as usual. Watch out, lady. And hard stop. Okay. And now turn around. Okay. So very high gear. Okay. So now it's 4K 24 FPS, the usual mod that I use, or the usual image quality that I use, or the usual resolution. If you want to be more specific, on high boost I don't use boost stabilization usually because it makes a crop, I think on 5.K and I think also on 4K, and I don't like any cropped image. So high stabilization, or hyper smooth stabilization as it's called by GoPro, is perfectly fine. I also tested this one on linear mode on my previous video, which you can watch, and it's absolutely fine. Very good stabilization indeed. And on the last time the camera was right in here, not on a specific mount, so it was bouncing. It was pretty bouncy, so it wasn't pretty good. So now we'll turn back, going with the wind. A lot of traffic in the street, but this is the main street that I have specific bike lanes, so it's pretty safe to ride in here. And this is where I rode last time, but last time it was the Jewish holiday, blessing day, if you say. It's called Yom Kippur, and on that day, on Yom Kippur, no vehicle is allowed to ride on the road. No vehicles are allowed to ride on the road. Well, it's not by law, but this is how it is stated here. So it's very unique for Israel to have this kind of day. Feels like an apocalypse day. Okay, so I turn around.